Hey y'all, this is Elisa with Elisa Dones Crochet, and welcome back to my channel, friends. So today I have my earbuds in. Gonna see if that helps with the sound while recording. And also I have my new Etsy shop is open, and I found my old pair of glasses, and they're the same prescription strength as the other ones, but they're not quite as scratched up. Now this eye here does have a little bad area, but I don't know if you can tell or not, the glare, but they're not quite as bad as far as the glare on the other glasses. Both pair had anti-glare, but over the years, like I said, it's been 4 years since I went to the eye doctor. I have had these glasses for 4 years, and so over time, with wear and tear, the anti-glare has just completely worn off. And so I have an appointment to go get new eyeglasses, and so I feel now that I have my driver's license, I should be able to go get new eyeglasses, see the eye doctor with no problem. Comes Macy, my little dash lamb. She's coming to sit with me. She's gonna be my little helper today. So say hey, Macy. Hey. Oh my goodness. But anyway, the other ones are outside today. I did get my Etsy shop open. I am offering a welcome 50 code for everyone that comes and shops with me through the end of the month of August, where you will get 50% off. And so I have some other promotional codes that I have added to my Etsy shop. I give a thank you % off to the ones who purchase an item, and then after they purchase an item, or you know, however many they want to purchase, when they receive their thank you email, they will get a discount code to come back to shop. And then I have a coupon code for if you buy at least 3 or more items, then you can get so much % off. Now those 2 codes will never expire. You cannot use the codes together. You can only use one or the other. Of course, the welcome 50 code is the biggest. It's the biggest code, and like I said, it's only going to be through the end of the month of August, and today is Sunday. This promotional code will start tomorrow, Monday, August the 17th, I believe. And so right now I only have 3 patterns uploaded to my Etsy shop. I am still working in my Etsy shop trying to load the rest of my patterns, and then next week I will be working on uploading different plushies that I am going to be selling in my Etsy shop. I also want to sell some wearables and some blankets and things like that. Now most of the blankets will just be like baby blankets, and I don't have my own pattern, but I have made the little Lovey blanket by Oak and Morlow that features the little tiny Lovey blanket that's the head and the arms of one of her Fable friend patterns is connected to. And so I sell them at the coffee house in Richton, and so I thought I would offer them also on my Etsy shop for sale. And then I also have the little Lovey blanket and the bigger baby blanket. It's the Junie Bobble rainbow blanket from Mama Made Minis that I bought. And so that pattern comes with the little tiny Lovey blanket, and it also comes with the regular size baby blanket. I will be selling both of those on my Etsy, and I will probably offer the granny square blanket as well, because I've made them as well. And so all of those will be custom ordered, made to order. They won't be automatically ready to ship. And so those, you know, I would have to make and then ship. I want to offer headbands, beanies, and then eventually I want to offer other wearables, like maybe even some baby clothes, baby jumpers, and some cardigans and stuff like that. I have never made cardigans or sweaters. I have attempted a couple of different times to make myself a cardigan, and then I just give up. They do take a pretty good while to make, so I will probably do the cardigans. They will be ready to ship. I'll make them and then I'll just put them for sale on my Etsy shop. I would also in the future like to make bags, like the boho bag and different things like that. I have a pattern for two or either three different styles of bags. And then I also have some like little kid purses that I normally make and that I sell. Those sell okay for me. I normally just make one or two or three, and then once I sell them, I'll make more. You know, the loveys, like the Mama Made Minis knotted loveys and the mini knotted loveys. I will be selling those, and I'm not sure yet if I'm going to just do those where you can custom order like different colors and stuff like that, or if I'll just make them and you buy what I have on my Etsy shop. I'm still trying to work all of the details and stuff like that out, but I'm very excited. As y'all all know, I'm a huge procrastinator, and I procrastinated for several months about going to get my driver's license, and I finally went and got them, and I got them renewed for 8 years. I'm so proud of myself because that was a huge deal for me. Just, you know, simple little things that you would think would be so easy for somebody to do, like going to get a driver's license like me, how much of a hardship, you know, it really is. And so now I've got to get used to driving all over again. I still have a few DZ episodes. It's more like the boat rocking. I feel like I'm out on a lake bobbing up and down in the water constantly. And so that has gotten so much better, but it is still there. I get very dizzy at nighttime, especially when I lay down to sleep. And I have learned just to live with it, to deal with it the best that I can. I am gonna be going to the eye doctor. I'm gonna make myself go to get my glasses. I'm gonna get through all of these hurdles in life. I don't like to let anything keep me down. I have went back and forth about whether or not I should close my Ko-fi shop or not, and honestly I think I should close it because there's not being any traffic on there, hardly at all, and I haven't had any sales at all since I opened that shop. The other thing is I had contacted the coffee house, and it's a town, you know, not far from where I live. I have tried reaching out to them by phone. I had tried reaching out to them by email. The first time that I called, talked with a young girl, she said that her manager would get back in touch with me. I waited a little over a week and nobody reached out. So I called again and I spoke with a young man, and he said that he spoke to his manager and he said for me to just email her. He gave me the email. I emailed, and it has been a little over a week, and the email still shows that it has not been read. It does kind of upset me a little bit. I mean, it aggravates me more than anything, especially when I feel like I'm being ignored or whatever. If you don't want me to consign, just tell me so, you know, outright, you know, instead of just, I feel like I'm being given the runaround, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna just move on and go to either a different coffee shop in that area or either go to a different town. The town where I have my plushies now at the at the Willow Tree Coffee House, they have been just super nice right off the bat. I talked to the lady the day that I called, the very first day, and it was just like, I mean, to me it was just like God inspired, you know. It couldn't have worked out any better, you know. I'm gonna be doing a lot more praying about it. I'm just trying to get, you know, more of my things out there at different locations, at different places. I am getting better, but I'm still not 100%. And I know I'm gonna eventually get to being 100%. And we want to, as human beings, you know, we want to rush things. You know, we live in like a microwave world where we want everything to just be, you know, at the drop of the hat, right at our fingertips. But sometimes that's not how God works. And I have a sign on top of my air conditioner here in my living room that has a Bible verse, and it says, "Be still and know that I am God." Be still and let God move, you know. Be still and know that I am God. I have always had that on my mind from the very beginning. Since I got diagnosed, it was like God spoke to me, and I was just praying and praying and praying, and that verse come to me, and it says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Just be still and know that I am God." He's in control and I am not. So that's what I've had to learn. I have learned so much patience. I have learned that I'm not in control, that God's in control, and it's on His time and not my time. And I trust God. I am faithful and trust in God because God is faithful. He has been so good to me and my husband and family. And so I have to put my full trust in Him to lead and to guide. And He has helped us so much with our finances, with me not being able to work. And, you know, He just shows me every day, over and over and over, how good He is, how merciful and gracious and loving that He is. I don't understand how people can say they don't believe in God or Jesus when I've been through what I've been through. Y'all, I wouldn't have made it without Him. I just wouldn't have. With that being said, I just wanted to jump on here and, you know, let everyone know where I'm at in my journey, what I'm doing. I'm working hard. I've got several different things going on. I have a design and testing right now for the Creeping It Cute cow. I just finished up with the ballerina ladybug / beetle, and I got everyone's information, and I had it downloaded and put on my Etsy shop this morning, and I'm going to be making a post here in just a few minutes and give all of my testers, you know, a tester appreciation post. I'm so thankful for everyone that tests for me, that answers my testing calls. Everyone does such a great job, and I'm just grateful. There are no words at how grateful I am. I have another pattern that I'm going to be posting either tomorrow, which is Monday the 18th, or Tuesday the 19th. And it is a pattern that I have had for the longest time. It is a sunflower turtle. And then in another couple of weeks, I will be posting the next pattern in the ballerina group. I want to keep that going. I also have some other older patterns that I have made that I have not called for testers on, things that I have made that I really would like to, you know, have testers for, things that I would also like to expand into different groups and just grow my business. You know, I have been working so hard on Canva, on Etsy, on YouTube, you know, trying to get links hooked to everything, and y'all, it's hard work. It is so hard work. You know, I'm not young anymore. I'm almost 50 years old. I may not look it, but I am. And I'm not quite there yet, but I'm on my way to being there. But I have learned so much through my crochet journey. I have learned so much just through this business, you know, and I keep telling myself, Elisa, God gave you this gift. He wants you to use it. He's not going to give you something that you can't use, you know. If he give you a talent and a gift, he meant for you to use it. So if he meant for you to use your talent and your gift, he's going to see you through. You know, it may not happen right away. Here just last year, I didn't hardly have any followers on Instagram at all. I wasn't in a group chat. I wasn't testing. I wasn't doing a whole lot of pattern designing or anything. And now here I am. And I am so thankful to Ashley with Going Crochetzy. I don't mention her enough, but she's the one who got me in the crochet chat group, and I met some really great crochet friends. And then I got into a permanent tester group with Delon. I am so thankful for Delon and for all her wisdom and all her advice and her friendship, most of all, along with so many others that I am dearly, dearly close to. Such a great group of people. Such a great group of people that I'm friends with. And I am so grateful for all the testing calls that I have answered and people have let me test their plushies. It's just, crochet is just a wonderful group of people. It's just a wonderful community. And it has helped me to keep my sanity. It has helped me through so much. So I stay pretty busy. I'm just thankful for all of my testing groups and everything. I just want to tell everybody how thankful I am of you. I know I'm getting all mushy now. Y'all have a good one. Hey y'all, it's me again. So today I am working on finishing up the WIP. I went ahead and finished the top portion here, and I've got the head finished. I got to do the ears. Decided to go ahead and do this as the regular Brie mouse instead of the bunny like the other one that I have. So right now I'm fixing to do the arms, and then I'll do the ears. And I'm thinking about leaving this one faceless like I did the other ones. I just think they are so cute just being faceless. I don't know, I just for some reason I just like that. Okay, now I'm fixing to make the ears. finished this WIP. Yay! So this is the Brie Mouse by Oak and Marlowe. I went ahead and decided to leave her faceless. She is such a cutie pie though, with her tan pink bodice. And I've got to do the straps over the arms. And then this is that light pink dust and the pink dust for the slippers. So the only thing that I have left is I need to go ahead and do the straps. She turned out so pretty. So pretty. I love her being faceless. Okay, so this is not what I bought at the flea market, but I wanted to show y'all after I put the nose, because I did not show y'all after I embroidered the nose on the coyote. And looking at it, it does look just a tad bit crooked, but when you're looking at it like this, you really can't tell just looking at it head on or whatever, because his face is a little turned anyway. So, but that's what he looks like, and so he turned out perfect. Okay, now let me show y'all what I got. So I bought a little book, but I didn't bring it in here because I wound up gluing. The binding of it had come undone. I actually bought it for my granddaughter because she loves to dance, and it's a little dancing book about a little girl who dances with a dog. I think it's called Hernando Fandango or something like that. But anyway, I just thought that she would love it, but the binding was coming undone, so I've got it gluing. But I did buy me some baskets. Y'all, look at these gorgeous baskets. So this is a round one, and it is a little bit thicker than the other two. So I just thought this would be perfect to hold like the cows that I made for the line with Lauren Dot Crochet's testing cowl, and just lay it flat on my table with the little cows in it. Or I can just kind of like maybe even try to set them up a little bit in the basket and set it down for people to see. I just thought that would be absolutely cute for that. So then I got this basket as well. Now it doesn't have any of the pink on it, it is just plain, but it still matched the style. It kind of went together anyway, and so I thought that it would be good for maybe putting like my chickens in. So I think that it would even be so cute. Like, there's like a horrible glare, y'all. I don't know where that glare is coming from, but anyway, I just thought, how cute would it be like for something like this to put, you know, like my little rattles in, and have them sitting on the table like this at my market. This is the bigger basket that it come with, and it has some of the pink on it that the round one has, but it also has like this really pretty like gray blue color. It was really pretty. But I just thought that my Oak and Marlowe's, and I only got one because the rest of them are, you know, at the coffee shop, but I just thought these Oak and Marlowe's would be great to go in them, or even like that, you know, if I just had 3, but if I had like 5, then I could lay them in there like that. I only have one wooden crate that I bought from Walmart because I had purchased 4, but they didn't have but 1 in stock. I wound up having to cancel the order because Walmart could not get them in, and so I just wound up canceling that order. We were in town all day. We were both tired. We were just ready to come home, and it's just about supper time. It is 4 o'clock, so it's time for me to start fixing some supper for us. So I'm gonna get off of here, and I will probably tonight finish her little straps, and then probably in the morning I will start working on the little Brie Mouse baby that I want to do for the other little book buddy. But this is just that WIP that I wanted to complete, so I'm thankful that I got it. Like I said, I just got to do the straps and she's completed. That won't take probably just a few. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and do it while I'm thinking of it, and then we'll just knock it out of the way. Straps made. He turned out so cute. All right, y'all, I'm gonna be getting off of here, and we will see y'all later. Bye. Hey, y'all, it's me again. I'm in my bedroom, and I know the lighting is terrible. Oh, it's so bad. So I am making, if y'all can see this, this is Oak and Morlow. This is the Fable baby, the little baby, doing the Brie Mouse in the overalls. So I had to use part of the Beth Bunny pattern and part of the Brie Mouse pattern. Well, basically just the Brie Mouse head and ears. So I don't know what happened here, y'all, but I completely lost sound. I'm really unsure. But I'm basically telling y'all that I got the Brie mouse completed, and it goes with the little book, and I show the little mouse here. That's by Oak and Marlowe. It's the Brie mouse baby out of the Fable Babies. I embroidered the eyes, embroidered the nose. I honestly don't know how I deleted the sound, but I'm comparing it to Nibbles mouse pattern by Robin with knotting hook crochet. The Nibbles mouse is going to be if you give a mouse a cookie, and the other mouse will be if you take a mouse to school. And here is the If You Take a Mouse to School book. It's a really good book. I'm just telling a little bit about the book. It's a really cute kids book. These were books that I bought from the secondhand thrift shop, but they're almost like brand new. So there's the two books. I don't really know what I was saying here, y'all. Apologize for that. But that's the book buddy there that I'm going to be doing. I'll probably do them both for the same price. They still come out to be about the same size. They just look different because they're different patterns. I really like both of them. I think they're both adorable. So I think I've got $22 on Nibbles, so I'll probably put $22 on the Fable Baby. I think the kids will really love both of those books. Again, I'm so sorry that I lost audio. I have no idea what happened. I was just showing y'all the back of the book and the front of the book. They were in really good condition. The front of that book does have like a little bend in it. But other than that, it's in great condition. There was no writing or torn pages or anything. So I still think that, you know, it's a great price for the plushie and the book. Again, I have no idea what I was saying here because, again, I lost audio. But at least you can see both of the makes that I finished making, and that's pretty much everything that I made. I don't really even know what I was saying. Just that I will see you later, I guess. Bye, friends. We'll see you later. Please subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Please leave me a like and a comment. Leave me a mouse emoji. I think there's a mouse emoji. I'm not really sure. Don't really know what all emojis are out there. I do leave a little fun video at the end of this that you would want to stick around and watch, please. Well, only if you want to. It is kind of funny, though, to me, in my opinion. But anyway, thank y'all for supporting my channel. Thank y'all again for coming to watch today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, friends. Who would win the stare down? Macy? Brownie? Would you win the stare down? Or would it be Socks? I think Socks would win that stare down, hands down. Oh no, she moved her head to look at Brown. Brownie looking at the plate. Which one of y'all gonna win stare down? They want my sandwich, y'all. Bacon and egg sandwich here. Ooh, look, Brownie thought I was fixing to give it to her. They like a bunch of little vultures gathered around.
Eat 24/7. They still like this.
Starving to death.
Starving to death.
Starving to death.
Just ate what Papa
Look how
said.
pitiful. Look how pitiful. Somebody want to come feed these little starving dogs. They starving to
Look at
death.
them. You see they poor little reels.
They all
Never mind.
starving to death. Oh. Brownie, are you starving?
They bigger than a daddy is.
You better get out my plate. Well, Shannon ain't starving.
That was a great compliment to the chef.
Excuse the pig and let the hog on by.
I'm telling you. Well, it's down. You fabulous it took. Oh,
Uh-oh, they think Papa's got him something, but all he's got sold nasty worm bait. Maybe she figured it out. Socks, I think you won. I think you won because they got down. You won. Socks won, Macy. You got down. You don't think that's fair? You don't. She won the stare down, though. You got down. No, was it Papa's fault? Oh, goodness. It was Papa's fault, Brownie? Yeah. It wasn't Papa's fault. You won? You won, didn't you? Fair and square, you won.